And seeing people, just recognizing, knowing them well enough to recognize that she's not in a good place or he's not in a good place. This is going to go too far.
Right.
And being able to like check them.
Right.
Because when you're by yourself, and just in general, when we're by ourselves, who is there to check us?
Right.
They don't know everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness.
Of things, but that was it's a great segue.
Yeah.
Really didn't know it was going to happen this way, but to be honest with you, it was the connection and the camaraderie, the team atmosphere that really drew me and kept me with law enforcement. That was very appealing to me, was the connection. And you're connected for the mission and the overall goal to do it together, but you're also connected in, sometimes it's just the unspoken, shared traumatic experience.
Right.
And the importance of the connectivity there,
right.
For another brother or sister wearing the badge to be able to keep you in check, you know, whether you're in the midst of having personal issues at home, or there's something going on at the job, or even like in the throes of having to use force,
right,
to be able to keep your teammate, your partner in check.
Right.
I've been in those situations where it's a group of individuals having to use force.
Right.
To bring an individual to compliance because they're going to hurt themselves or another.
Right.
And seeing people, just recognizing, knowing them well enough to recognize that she's not in a good place or he's not in a good place. This is going to go too far.
Right.
And being able to like check them.
Right.
Because when you're by yourself, and just in general, when we're by ourselves, who is there to check us?
Right. Right. No, nobody.
And you're just turned over to your own thoughts, you
Right.
know, like taking it outside of a specific situation into just a general scenario. When we isolate ourselves, who's there to check our thoughts?
Right. Right.
Who's there to encourage, to motivate, like to give us the contact?
Yeah.
Personal touch, words, just having another human being to look at to affirm us.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because a lot of times I hear, even if we talk about faith, right? I hear people say things like, "Well, you know what? I can do this by myself. I don't need to be in fellowship with other people. I can do this by myself." Or in the workplace, I don't need a team. I can do this by myself. Or even in sports, we have those people who are like, "Hey, I don't need the team. Just give me the doggone ball. I can do it by myself." And what I've seen, though, is people who have that mentality, they falter.
They do.
And it's almost like they're crushed by the weight of their own, I don't even know the word, but it's like
it's the crack in the foundation.
Yeah.
And they get sucked into it.
Yeah.
Life just crumbles. I mean, when you look at, if you believe in the creation story, the only reason that humanity even exists is because God wanted to be in relation. He wanted to be in fellowship and commune with another being created in his own image. He said, "Let us make man in our image."
Correct.
So not that God was lonely, but he saw the value in having a connection, having a team, having a posse, having, another being to commune with.
Right.
And so, I mean, the whole essence of the whole fabric of our being, the whole reason for being is for community.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, it's interesting because, you know, one of the questions I was actually having a conversation with somebody earlier, and I asked the question, I was like, who is in your circle? Like, who are the people who are inside of your circle? You know, I've heard it said before that we are the sum total of the circle of people that we keep with us, right? You know, to get more specific, they say if you take the 5 people that you spend the most time with, your life is the sum total of that.
Yeah, it's going to mirror that.
It's going to mirror that. And it's interesting because we really have to ask ourselves the question, who's around us?
Or like Mr. Rogers would say, who are
the people in your neighborhood?
That wasn't him.
Who
that was
said that?
Sesame Street, wasn't it?
I don't know, but I know the song, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood.
Who are the people in your neighborhood? They're the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. They're the people that you meet each day.
See, I didn't know all that, but
I think that's what it is. But, you know, like, who are those people? That's really critical. I know my mom would always, like, tell me, you know, you are the company that you keep.
Yeah.
You know, even just hanging around or being in someone's presence, someone who isn't maybe of great character can make people think, can leave an impression on other people.
I would agree with
other
that.
people's minds. And if you have something you want to achieve, you need to surround yourself with people who are or look like what you want to be or are where you want to go.
Yeah, I heard it said bad company corrupts good character. You know what I mean? So if you are not around the right people, they can corrupt you very quickly. I mean, we can be easily, you know, persuaded to do things that are not in our character. So we got to make sure that we have those people around us who are literally there to lift us up, to boost us up, to make certain that, you know, we're in the right place. You know, I know we
They don't know everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness.